Just doing kind of look ahead to this weekend. That's going to ask you about, one of the first times this year you're playing teams that you played already in the ECAC. I was curious, what Yale and Brown, what do you kind of remember most about that weekend, the start of the year, I believe, for you guys in conference play?
Yeah, we got off to a good start in Brown. We were ahead all game. They tied it late. We scored one late to win. Split on the road's good, but sweep at home's even better.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, there are two great teams coming in our barn this weekend. Obviously, Yale's the national defending champion for a reason. Brown's good. They're hot lately too. I mean, they tied BC. They got a good top line, and we got to be ready this weekend.
As far as the Yale game goes, too, I was curious, when you have a game that you lose early in the year, how much motivation is it when you get a second chance to play that team?
Oh, obviously, there's a lot of revenge there, especially at home. Like I said earlier, they're a good team. We're confident with what we got in that locker room, especially at home. Bounce back game from last Saturday night, and I know the guys will be ready to go.
I was curious, too, to ask you about the stretch of 6 games you played against the Hockey East teams. How did that help you kind of get ready for the second half of the ECA season to get a chance to see some teams you don't normally play and get your legs under you from the break rather than playing conference games regularly?
Yeah, I mean, it's obviously a change of pace. I mean, there's a little bit different style of game. It's nice to get some different exposure to Hockey East teams. It didn't go the way we wanted it, that's for sure.
Yeah.
We've reflected on that. We've learned from it, and we just have the mentality that we're coming to the rink every day to get better, to set ourselves up for a good stretch down here with conference play.
I was curious, too, one thing I was wondering about, how tough is it in hockey when you get, a good thing going and then you have, a 30-day stretch where you only play 2 games? I mean, to turn it back on, the way you had it, I mean, is it something that's a challenge to kind of find that rhythm you had going?
Yeah, I mean, it definitely, momentum doesn't really carry over in that long a stretch. I mean, we had that long break with the exhibition game against Queens, and then we had SLU, and then we had Christmas off, and so we haven't played that much hockey in the last 2 months or so, but we're back in the rhythm now, and it was a good break.
Well, thanks.